Welcome back folks, my name is LastKnownMeal and today we have a new hotfix for Cyberpunk 2077, that being Hotfix 1.22, which is focused on improving some quests and open world as well as doing some fixing for the overall console performance, especially in this case for Xbox One and PlayStation 5. Before we begin, if you could please click that like and subscribe button for more, it helps with the YouTube algorithm and that's all I ask for. Now without further wasting your time, let's get into it. So, CDPR released a new hotfix for Cyberpunk 2077 patch 1.22, or well, hotfix 1.22, which at least for me was only 500 megabytes, and this is what it does. For the quests and open world, they fixed various issues with certain missions and events triggering bugs, which were really annoying, especially the epistrophe quest, where the player could get trapped in the garage if they didn't follow the drone and ran into the control room instead. I personally had this one, so I'm glad to see it fixed, but among other things, the Memorial Park data term should now properly count towards the frequent flyer achievement, which for everyone who wants to achieve everything and platinum the game, this is definitely good news. It also fixes glitches in Johnny's appearance occurring after buying the Nomad car from Lana. It also fixes an issue in the Gig Until Death Do Us part where it was not possible to use the elevator. Also, they added a retro fix for when Takemura gets stuck in the Japantown docks. I know people have been talking about this problem. And they also fixed an issue preventing player from opening the phone in the apartment at the beginning of the dawn fades, as well as an issue where a player could become unable to use weapons and consumables after interacting with a maintenance panel in Riders of the Storm. When it comes to the visual side, they fixed various issues related to clipping in NPCs' clothing, as well as they added a fix with the Arabic language version. And when it comes to stability and performance, which is probably the most important one, is the various memory management improvements, reducing the number of crashes, and other optimizations, as well as improved GPU performance of skinning and cloth rendering. When it comes to console-specific fixes, GPU and SRAM optimizations and improvements on Xbox One happened, as well as memory management improvements on PlayStation 4, which should help with the crashes, I hope. And also Stadia specific is, well, it's no longer possible to get soft locked in the key bindings menu if a keyboard is not available, so there is that for 2 Stadia users in this chat. Overall, I'm happy that they're releasing patches frequently. Of course, this is just as I thought. First a patch, then some hotfixes for that patch because, well, of the sheer number of changes that happened in patch 1.2. Of course, you're gonna have more issues which you do iron out with hotfixes. For the future, I definitely think we will have another huge update, which is probably coming about in 2 months, maybe? Less, maybe more, but 2 months is kinda okay in my opinion. Maybe even more. I'm being very optimistic here. Because with this update, obviously they have to add more stuff and fix the underlying issues. This also goes well with the first DLC dropping, which we don't know what it is going to be. I mean, there are leaks, but for now I don't want to report on them because it might be false, and giving people false hope is not really what I want to do. So it's way better to wait for the official news, but yes, for the next update we're probably going to get the first DLC, and we're also going to get, more fixes of the game. And yeah, so far it is what it is. We shall see what happens in the future and what the future holds for Cyberpunk 2077, and it will be interesting to see when it comes back to PlayStation Store. Of course, tell me down below if you experienced any changes and how big was the download for you, because I'm guessing the console version of the patch will be bigger, but tell me down below. And that's it for this video. Tomorrow I will have the Witcher 3 mods list. I know it's been ages since I said I will do it, but yes, it's coming out tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Put your feedback below and check us out on Twitter and Discord. I also have a Patreon page if you wanted to support the channel in an extra way, and also huge thanks to my current Patreon supporters. This is LKM signing out, and stay classy everyone. Bye bye.